The EU Charter of Fundamental Rights was signed 20 years ago. On the occasion of this anniversary, the federal government's Human Rights Commissioner, Bärbel Kofler, emphasized, "For the first time, citizens have fundamental rights that they can invoke at European level." Ms. Kofler, 20 years ago, the EU launched the Charter of Fundamental Rights. What concrete added value does it offer EU citizens? Bärbel Kofler said, "The Charter of Fundamental Rights is the logical further development of the EU from a purely internal market to a political union based on shared values. For the first time, citizens have fundamental rights that they can invoke at European level. Regardless of which EU country you are in, the comparatively young human rights document also contains many rights that are not even covered by national constitutions. For example, the Charter extends the right to physical integrity to include biotechnology and the issue of cloning. The right to data protection and objectives for environmental and consumer protection are also mentioned. The Charter also includes rights that are specific to the EU. Examples include the right to freedom of movement and residence and rights relating to EU institutions. In 2009, the EU signed the Lisbon Treaty, and since then the Charter of Fundamental Rights has also been anchored in law in the EU. Why is it so important in terms of human rights? Kofler said, "Since the Charter of Fundamental Rights is enshrined in law, they can be enforced in court, namely in national courts and the European Court of Justice. This makes the rights most effective and most beneficial to EU citizens." A legally binding Charter of Fundamental Rights is also essential because more and more national laws are implementing European law. Without it, a very central dimension, human rights as it is, would be missing from legislation at EU level. The Charter also gives the EU a framework for external action. "It's important to me," she said, "that the fundamental values in the common foreign and security policy also play the necessary role." Our living space is changing rapidly, for example due to digitization and global warming. Will the Charter stay current for the next 20 years? Or do you see the need for the EU to update its Charter of Fundamental Rights? Kofler said, "The German EU Council presidency sent a strong signal that the protection of fundamental rights is also central when it comes to future issues. Because, of course, in view of social and technological change, one has to keep checking whether the protection of fundamental rights at national and European level meets new challenges. The presidency conclusions on the Charter, which were published in October, have three objectives: to anchor the fundamental rights and values of the EU in the age of digitization, to promote the EU's digital sovereignty, and to make an active contribution to the global debate on the use of artificial intelligence. Basically, basic and human rights are by definition universal and indivisible. 2 points are therefore particularly important. First, that the rights guaranteed by the Charter are also respected, and second, that they actually improve the lives of people in Europe. Unfortunately, we have to recruit more and more to other member states to ensure that the rights are preserved. And if you now want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.